Hi guys, this is my fourth vlog, and today I thought I needed to clear up some things. So obviously I've now posted on Facebook and I've set up an Instagram page and my vlogging's up. So everybody knows now, which they didn't before, because me and Alex had kept it a secret up until a couple of weeks ago when we told our parents, and that was pretty much it, and my sister. So now everybody knows, which is really cool, really exciting, and it makes it all real now. But I guess it means there's lots of answers and questions that people want to know, and probably peace of mind people are looking for, especially family members. So I thought I'd explain in this vlog why and how we're going to go about doing it. So I'm probably going to ramble on this one because I've got lots to talk about. So first I'll just say how I'm going to vlog, what my style is. Basically I'm just going to get the camera when I feel the need, when I feel a raw moment, an honest moment, an exciting moment, when there's something I know that I want to share with you guys, and I'm just going to film and I'm just going to go for it. So there's no editing, there's no special effects. I'm not tech savvy, see, I can't even say the word, at all. Like I'm useless. So I'm kind of learning as I go, and the idea of editing everything and making it all professional and beautiful and smooth, it's just, I don't know, it's not even that it's just too much, it is too much, but it isn't the style that I want. It's not me. I want you guys to experience the full experience of what we're doing and what we're going through. So whether it's really exciting bits, the good bits, the funny bits, the disastrous bits, the arguments, the sad bits, the stressful bits, the times when I'm gonna let loose flares because I'm panicking and we haven't even left port yet bits, all of it, the dizzy bits, everything. I want you guys to see it as it is, the reality of it, not cut and edit and put together just to show you, I don't know, the best angles of it, which hopefully doing the uncut version you'll get to see amazing stuff too. Like especially when we do get to travel and we're off sailing Australia and then the world, and you'll see amazing places and beautiful beaches and cultures and paradise, hopefully. So yeah, you'll get to see that, and there'll be a bit of gloating in there, which will be cool. But yeah, it's not just about that, it's about the actual experience and the journey. And will it work? I don't know. We don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. Maybe we'll do 2 weeks and we'll sink it. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do a year, maybe we'll do 6 months, maybe we'll do 6 years. Maybe we'll love it so much and it goes so well and we won't want to stop. Because the idea is we do it for as long as we're happy. As soon as we're not happy, we'll change it. If it means selling the yacht and buying the house and going back to conformity, we'll do it. Maybe that isn't the way for us, I don't know. This is literally about us guys finding our happiness and not being scared. Just not being scared, just going out there and doing it, facing our fears, being brave, being adventurous, seeing what the world has to offer. So I guess this really brings it around to why we're doing it, because I'm in the house with 2 beautiful boys who I love more than anything in the world, and I wouldn't change. All I've ever wanted to do is be a mom, and I'm a mom now and I love it and it's amazing, but it's hard. It's bloody hard, as most of you will know. Whether you're a dad, a mom, whatever, it's hard raising children. So thank you, Mum, raising 5 of us single-handedly. Shout out to you. But Alex works 70 hours a week. Okay, so he does that to provide for us and bring us a wonderful life. Everything that we could wish for, he can provide. which he does, and it's amazing. But also, Alex is a worker. He's a worker in his own right. So whether he had us to provide for or whether he's just doing it for himself, he gives 150% to whatever job he's doing. So he's incredible, he really is. He gives you blood, sweat and tears if he works for you or works for himself, whatever he's doing at that time. He's dedicated and basically has the blinkers on. Nothing can touch what he's doing in that moment for that job, and it's got to be perfection for whoever it is, which is wonderful, and it's a great trait for him to have and for us to have as his family. But it also means that he can't switch off, and that's his life, is work, work, work. And I'm finding myself feeling, well, like I'm bringing the boys up on my own, and I'm not. He's an amazing dad. He's hands-on. He's actually a real natural, but that's his problem. He feels like a part-time dad, and he doesn't want to be. Why should he be? He shouldn't have to be. Not in today's world. That's not how it works. It should be a thing we do together, enjoy together, find hard together, laugh together with, and the boys need him. I can only give them so much. I swear they need their dad, who is fixing things, building things, giving projects. The boys think like their dad, which is wicked, and they have wonderful parts of me, hopefully, but they really need their dad. And Bo now, all he asks for, where's daddy? I want daddy, when's daddy? Sometimes they don't even get to see him, because he comes home and the boys are asleep, and then he's up at 5 and out again and back at 8. Plus, Alex and I work better together. We're not a couple who work better apart, you know, doing things differently and having our own stuff. Okay, yeah, we have our own interests, which is great, and that's healthy, but we want to spend our days together with the boys and with each other, and this means that we can do that. It means that we can have adventure, we can solve problems together, not separately. We'll have to do it together. We'll have fun, and yeah, it's just everything that we need. It's what we need. Might not be for everyone else. I'm sure it isn't for a lot of people, but being in a house, him working, me just on my own with the boys. You've got to remember, all our family is in the UK, so it's just me and Alex here, which in turn, I'm not going to lie, can work beautifully and can be a dream to live in your own bubble and not have to worry about what's going on with family dramas or anything else. But also it means you don't have help, you don't have support. I've got a wonderful little friendship base here in Adelaide, amazing friends, but they have their own families, and they have their own stuff and their own jobs and their own stuff. So it's not like we get to see each other, you know. I know they're always there, and I'm always there for them. But you know how it is with kids. You kind of getting wrapped up in your own life, and you can't even just sail along. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping this is explaining a little bit of why we're doing this. I'll tell you why we ended up choosing a yacht to do this on. So me and Alex, separately, Alex has always been extremely adventurous. I've known him since he was 14 years old and fancied him from the day I laid eyes on him. But we've also had a wicked friendship. But he has always been an adventurous bloke. He's just gone out there and he's just grabbed life by the balls. Sorry to say that, but he has. And he's done it. And he's made it work for him. Me, on the other hand, was and is very adventurous and had massive dreams, but I'm someone who likes to do it with someone, experience it with someone. I'm not good at being on my own. I don't really enjoy my own company, and when if you're doing something amazing, in my eyes, it's only amazing if you're sharing it with someone. It doesn't make me needy, doesn't make me pathetic or weak. It just makes me me. It just means that's who I am, and I like sharing the best bits with someone. So Alex was happy and loved being on his own, going off and being in his own company and doing stuff and meeting people. That was wicked, and I have so much respect for him for that. I just couldn't do it. So I just really would have liked to have met someone. So while he was off as a single bloke enjoying life, as you should as a single bloke, I was pretty much looking for love. Don't know if that sounds a bit desperate. Not in a desperate way. Honestly, it wasn't in a desperate way. I just wanted to meet someone nice and go off and experience the world. So anyway, so I've always been adventurous, but I never really got to do it until I found the balls to go off and do it by myself and come to Australia. And then me and Alex got together, and the rest is history until this point, where we just know that now there's nothing stopping us. We are together, we both seek and want the same stuff. So now we've got two little boys who are definitely adventurers. It's definitely in their blood. Keeping them contained in a house, it's crazy. And I know people will then say, well, you're going to be in a yacht. It's tiny, and how are you going to cope in a yacht? Because, how do I explain it? Yes, we're in a yacht, but we're sailing. So we're offering them the world. Not just offering them a back garden. We're offering them the world. We're offering them the ocean, the sand, the land, everything. Culture, experiences, everything that surely would be amazing to experience as a child. So yeah, so anyway, we've always known we were going to do something, and even having children, it wouldn't end, you know, our adventure or stop us from doing anything. We knew it'd, if anything, make us do more. So we were walking to Port Adelaide, which is another little town near our town, Semaphore, and miraculously the boys fell asleep together in the pushchair, which they don't sleep, let alone together, so that was good. Well, we're getting there, they're getting there. And so we had about a 2-hour conversation of uninterrupted communication. Oh my God, it was amazing. I don't think I've got to have that time with Alex forever. So, well, for 2.5 years. So it was really good. So I said to him, look, I know you don't like being pushed into a corner, but we talk about having land, having animals, having our own business. We talk all the time about what we're going to do, what we're going to make happen, what dream. And I know we will do something, but I've got to the point where I don't just want to talk about it anymore. I don't want you just going off to work all those hours, me with the boys, and only having a Sunday together. I want us to get on and do our dream, whatever it is. So Alex is listening, and I said, look, you know, what do you want to do? You just pick one and I will go along with it. Because what I'll say is I have 120% belief in Alex. He is an incredible bloke. He will make anything happen. He will keep us safe. He will do everything to a high standard. He will research. He will learn. He will do everything to the best of his ability. And I wouldn't do this with anyone else. And I mean that. And I know it sounds biased because he's my bloke, so of course I'm going to say it, but I mean it. I wouldn't. Alex can do this for us, and I know that I can support him as his not yet wife, but girlfriend, partner. I know I have that ability. I know I have the strength and the belief in him, in us as a couple and us as a family. So I know I can keep us going. I can be emotionally strong, and he can be the physical strong one and the practical one. So that's why I gave him free rein to choose anything he wanted to do that was slightly wacky, that we'd spoken about, and we'd go along with it. So, and then I just happened to say, as we're going over a bridge and I see a yacht, Alex, you even speak about sailing, buying a yacht and living on that. So do you want to do that? Which one out of all the things do you want to do? And he looked at me and he said, a yacht. He said, that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to buy a yacht and I'd like to sail the world. I said, right, okay, no more chat, no more discussion. That's it. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to make it happen. So we did. We went home. This was only a couple of months ago. We haven't planned this for years. This has been a couple of months. So we went home that day and we started it. That was it. We've researched. We've spoken to people. We discovered what yacht we actually wanted, why we wanted it, fiberglass, steel, ketch, single hull, how big. Like we knew. And when Alex starts a project, it's not half-heartedly, it's full. He will know everything by sailing by the time we've done this. You won't probably come close to finding someone who'll know everything, because that is who Alex is. So yeah, so we just started it and we haven't looked back, and it's been amazing. So this is why we're doing it. Alex did say to me, which I thought was very lovely and very sweet, that the reason why he'd been procrastinating about what we were going to do, i.e. buy land, travel, start a business together, where he normally wouldn't, before he was with me and before he had the kids, he would just make a decision and do it. But he felt this time he was so scared of making the wrong decision for his family and not being able to provide, or not getting it right, or failing us. And he felt that as a really heavy pressure, and that's why he'd started to procrastinate, and we weren't kind of making any of our plans a reality, which I think is lovely. It's lovely to know my man feels like that. But my answer to that was, so what? If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It doesn't matter. We will just stop and start again. We'll sell the yacht. We'll buy a house. We'll do whatever. We'll then move into a caravan. It doesn't matter. As long as we're together and we're all happy and we're all healthy, then it's fine. That's all we need. Anything that's not working for us, we'll stop and we'll change and we'll make it work for us. So once I said that to him, that took the pressure off him, and that meant he could get this going. We could do this. In actual fact, I've probably been more eager than Alex in some ways. I've been so excited about this. As soon as we decided, I've never researched anything in my life. Even if it meant paying out, I just pay out more money rather than research something cheaper or better. Just can't be doing with that. This time round, completely different. I've loved it. I've loved every minute of this, bar having to get out of our old house, find a new house to live in for a couple of weeks and do all of that. That was awful. And giving our doggy away. That's still heartbreaking. In fact, I just want not to talk about it. It's too hard. But by that, everything has been great. And yeah, we're nearly there. Also, I told you this was going to be a long one, guys, so I'm really sorry if you're bored and you switched off. I just have to let that one go. But my dad died 2 years, New Year's Eve. And basically I found him at home with Alex. Me and Alex found him New Year's Eve. And I can't explain that. Everyone knows. Everyone knows what it's like to lose someone. It's devastating. Nothing, you can't even put it into words. It's horrendous. But to find your dad passed away at his home, to find him, to see him, it's something I will never, ever, ever be able to move on from. I deal with it because that's who I am. I deal with anything life throws at me, and I get up and I carry on. But I have that image in my head 5 times a day. I don't know. People would say, oh, you might need counselling. Well, I don't know. I think my counselling really is the fact that I talk about it to anyone and everyone. I'm talking about it to you guys. Because so he's inspired me to do this. And anytime people start putting doubt in my head that maybe we're doing the wrong thing, my dad, I know, is behind me 100%, and he is helping me make this happen, and Alex, because when he came to Australia to see us, it'd given him a spark for life again, and he went home back from Australia after Bo was born with this extra spark, and he was going to move here for half a year. He'd always dreamt of living on a barge. He'd been saving for his barge and doing all the canals, and that was his little dream, or to live in the south of France. He talked about those things all the time for years. Anyone who knew Big Bad Bob would know that. And yeah, he didn't get to do that. He didn't get to do it. He just got to talk about it. And when he finally got the spark and the courage to make it happen, and probably the money, because I hadn't been taking his money since I've been in Australia, finally got to make it happen, and his life was taken off him, just suddenly, just like that, overnight, just like that. That's rubbish, isn't it? It's rubbish. So I'm doing this for you, Dad. I'm doing it for you, and I'm doing it with you. So what's there to lose? I don't want regrets. I do not want regrets. I don't want my family to have regrets, my little family. As a couple, as parents, I don't want us to have regrets. My dad left the world probably with regrets, not having made his barge dream come true, or his little south of France dream. So yeah, I'll do this for him. Sod it. We'll do it for you, Dad, and you can come along with us. And you guys can too, by following my little videos. My vlogs. I feel really hipster, vlogs. Anyway, Alex would tell me off for chatting shit like that. Oh no, I can't say that. I don't know what happens when you swear and you put it on YouTube. Oh, I'm going to put it up anyway. We'll just have to see. Sorry. Censor it or something. Don't let your kids watch it. It's terrible. Okay, so anyway, I'm just totally going off now on the tangent. I knew I would. So what I want to get back onto now is the safety aspect, just quickly, because I can see I'm on 22 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know if it will upload that long. I just want to touch on the fact that we're not just randomly buying a rubber dinghy and floating off into the sea. We've got 43-foot fiberglass, blue water, very deep yacht, okay? It will be, we're basing ourselves in Sydney to start off with, because that's where the yacht is. So we'll start off there, but it's on Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's way too expensive. Amazing. I'm hoping to see a fireworks New Year's Eve there on our yacht. But yeah, and then we need to sail off somewhere cheaper. So then we're going to live on the yacht. We're going to work. I think we're going to split work. So I will work part-time, Alex will work part-time. Both of us then get to be on the yacht with the boys. Alex will get time doing the yacht up. And yeah, hopefully we'll find some life balance while we're doing that. Some, you know, enjoyment. So yeah, we're going to, I don't know, hopefully be shorter than a year. I don't know, but we're going to give ourselves a year to save, do the yacht up. We're going to do all the courses that's necessary, but apparently you don't have to have a qualification here, which we thought was pretty shocking because we presumed you did, but don't think you do. Just buy a hat and bye. I don't know. But anyway, so we will do courses though. Alex always wants to do courses and learn properly, so we're going to do our first aid courses and special sailing courses. We'll have navigation courses. And we'll make friends with people who know what they're talking about, and we have a yacht, so they will be sailing on the yacht, practicing doing it. It's all right sitting in a classroom and being told stuff, but it doesn't mean anything until you're actually doing it, and that's how you learn the best. So, you know, that's what we're going to do. When we eventually do set sail, we'll have extensive first aid kits that you have to have when you're on a yacht and you're off sailing. We'll have all the up-to-date current navigation stuff. People know, like, it's a community. People know where you are, what you're doing. You don't just go off the grid and see ya, hopefully one day. Like, people know where you are. You radio in, we'll both be trained and stuff. The kids will learn. You know, it's not just like, we haven't just gone, woo, ooh, ooh. We're not bothered about safety for the boys or for us. Like, there's thought gone into this. And get research, and research is so interesting. Research families sailing with children. You will learn so much, and it is so interesting. And it is so, I don't mean easier than what you think, but, because it's not going to be easy, I know that. But more viable than probably what you think. I think you'll be shocked. So have a look. We'll have safety nettings round the yacht for the kids, and we'll have lifelines for the children, so when they're on deck they're attached to a lifeline, a rope which is attached to the sail. I've forgotten the word, the poley bit, I can't remember the word, I don't know. Anyway, and then big net, life jackets, it's fine. And most importantly for me, flares. Let a flare off. You need help, let a flare off. I'm sure that's okay to do that. I don't know. We'll be fine. Mom, stop worrying. I'm not going to die out at sea with the children. It's fine, okay? Do you know how dangerous it is living in this bloody world now? Everything that's going on, it's awful. People are having their homes ransacked with people in it. People are being tortured. People are depressed. People are killing themselves. People are not coping. They are not coping with this pressure, with this life, with just letting, it's all too much. It's too much to just work, 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 not see your family, but keep your family, keep it all going. There are ways around. There are ways around enjoying your life. Yes, working and earning money. So that brings me to the point as well. So when we get off, finally get off into the big seas, the ocean, we will have saved money. So the idea is Alex won't work, but there's going to be times when he will have to work, or maybe I'll work, whatever, but Alex is the talented one. So yeah, we'll just pull in somewhere and get some work, do some work, earn a bit more money and sail back off. Hopefully maybe that way the kids will learn a different language, who knows. So yeah, it's fine, it's fine. People know where you are all the time, you radio, and also what we'll look into is having backpackers, so to speak, if they want an experience on a yacht, and maybe Alex will be like, well, I'd love a week of extra help on the manual side of things, because obviously I will be doing that, but I will have the kids to look after and the cooking and the cleaning. That doesn't stop, does it? No. But anyway, so yeah, we'll bring someone onto the yacht who's backpacking and wants an experience on the yacht, and then we get a week or 2 weeks or a month of some extra help. Also, quite a lot of the time when you're doing big passages, like from one country to another country, you radio another family, you put it out there and go, look, we're looking to sail to Panama. Who else is going that way? And basically you do it together, you just sail along together. And then you're in and off each other's yachts, the kids are mixing with each other. It's a community. So don't worry, we're fine, it's good, honestly. Okay, so I better end this. I've got so much more to say, but I think I better end it. Plus I reckon I've come for a drive to keep Jax, I don't know if you can see him in the mirror there, there he is, asleep. He needed to sleep. So I thought, perfect opportunity, I'll go for a drive, he can sleep and I can vlog then. And also, just before I go, I'll end it on this note. This is just one, and I mean just one because there's so many reasons that I haven't even touched on, but why we want to live at sea. See? Why wouldn't you want to live at sea? Look at it, it's amazing. Can you see? We're going to live out there soon. Okay, so I'm signing off. Seeking Solitude, family of 4, the sailing life. Soon. Oh, I've just thought of something else. Oh my God, I can't sign off yet. So, we're going to get to Sydney, we're going to live on the boat, and all my vlogs will cover the renovations on the yacht, how you renovate a yacht, how you live on a yacht with 2 children, how you do all the things that you do at home but you do on the yacht, and our first little ventures are going to sea, like at the weekends or for a week, or, you know, the first sail. Also, I'll be vlogging as arriving in Sydney and seeing the yacht for the first time, because we haven't seen this yacht. So you'll see that for the first time with us. So that's the whole idea. So yeah, you'll be coming with every bit of our journey, you'll be coming with us. Travelling along the road with us. Okay? Alright guys, now I'm going to sign off. Seeking Solitude, family of 4, sailing life. Love you guys. Speak soon.